Hi folks, I am Jay Milanov, the person behind the English with Jay project and the Essential English course. You're listening to episode 29 of my weekly Essential English podcast. Today, I'm gonna tell you something I don't quite understand very deeply. Symmetry. The word symmetry comes from the Greek ΣΥΜΕΤΡΙЯ, and it means a balance in proportions, size, arrangement, and so on. If something is really balanced, we could often call it symmetrical. The idea behind symmetry is simple. Something looks and feels the same from every angle. But to find symmetry in real life can be pretty difficult. If an object is not 100% symmetrical, then it's not symmetrical at all. Every little imperfection creates a mistake in the symmetry. You can use instruments and draw a perfect circle on a piece of paper, for example. It will seem perfectly symmetrical at first look. But if you zoom in, you will see hundreds of small imperfections. This is why most symmetrical things in life are abstract ideas, like physical formulas or mathematical theorems. They are just ideas, and an idea can easily be imagined as perfect. Of course, life is anything but perfect. So many things can go wrong that it's nearly impossible to create anything symmetrical. Let's take art for example. If you look at a great painting, most of its details will look amazing and perfect from a distance. But take a few steps forward and you will see that it has its imperfections as well. Even if Michelangelo himself drew something, it's not going to be perfect. He was still human, and humans are not perfect. We get tired, we make mistakes, we lose our focus. All of that means that finding symmetry is hard, but creating it is almost impossible. This doesn't stop artists from trying to achieve it, however. That's easy to see in music, which is based in big part around symmetry. To understand why, let me tell you a little more about music. Western music, the music that most of the world listens to, consists of 12 notes. Just 12 notes, repeated many times and organized in different ways. They can be organized horizontally, forming a melody, like or they can be arranged vertically to form a harmony. If you play do, mi, so at the same time, for example, you will get the chord C major. That's probably the most famous and most used chord in human history, just because the first white key on the piano is C. To write a song, you need a melody and a harmony. If you imagine the song as a fairy tale, melody is the story of the song. Who goes where and who does what. And harmony is the context of the song. Where and when does everything happen? Why does it happen? What happened before this? And so on. It's not so hard to write a song because you just need a simple melody and a simple harmony. That's a few notes together with a few chords. But it's hard to make a beautiful song. It's really hard. Otherwise, most music would be amazing. To make a really good song, you need not just the raw ingredients, melody and harmony. You need to organize them in a way that makes the listener want to keep listening. You have to add some structure, in other words. And the best structure you can add is called Can you guess? It's called symmetry. To make a song symmetrical doesn't mean to repeat the same thing twice. It means that if a melody goes up, it has to go back all the way down. And that for every happy chord, there needs to be a chord that is just as sad. But enough for today.